Hi, welcome to our Sports Picks. My name is Peter Loshak. It's Week 6 in college football. Today is Thursday, October 5th. We are talking with Joe Gavazzi from JoeGavazziSports.com. We're going to handicap a bunch of games that go on Saturday in college football. First, we're going to talk about Central Florida and Cincinnati. Now, Joe Gavazzi, Central Florida, of course, a very interesting team that we've discussed many of their games this year. I was against them when they played Maryland. I got burned on that one. Then the Sharps were on them last week against Memphis, and of course the line moved in their favor and they cashed there. So Central Florida, 3 huge margin covers now, going up against Cincinnati, who got beat by Marshall. Kind of a struggling team. UCF has a very strong ground attack. Cincinnati is vulnerable against the run. Huge home underdog line here, though. It opened at about 15.5. Not a surprise it's gotten bet up to 17 or 17.5. And as impressive as UCF is, and as weak and ineffective as Cincinnati is, I'm not quite sure that UCF should be this big of a favorite here. I think I might actually be leaning Cincinnati at 17 or 17.5. Joe Gavazzi, what's your take on this one?
I've been against UCF all 3 weeks they've played so far this season, and I am, of course, 0-3 ATS, despite the fact that you, Peter, tried to warn me off my Memphis last week when you brought up all the Memphis defensive injuries. UCF took advantage, putting up over 600 yards in a dominating win over Memphis, and now, as the fact to which you've alluded, they have covered the number by 81 points. Cincinnati, a struggling team who after 5 games has failed to the number by 30 points, and that has set up a 111 net AFP differential and a move in the line since opening week of nearly 2 touchdowns now with the move early in the week. As a result, every swinging dick in America and his dog named Harry is lining up on Central Florida this week for easy money. I warn you right now, if you follow that public move, you will be coming to the party too late, for there's great value with the Cincinnati team, who under Luke Fickell is improving despite their record. Also, keep in mind that after the Arkansas State cover last night, road teams in this price range are now 74 and 34 against the spread. Combine that with a 1-9 against the spread recent home mark of Cincinnati, and you have further fuel for the square bettors of America. That's why only you and I and the Lone Ranger will be suiting up in our quest to beat UCF with Cincinnati this week. Lone Ranger play of the week on Cincinnati plus the 17.5.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you now, Joe Gavazzi, and thanks for giving me props for last week. I was with you on I was with you on Maryland against UCF and got absolutely burned with you on that one. Last week, though, I was on UCF. I was on the right side there, and this week I am agreeing with you, Joe Gavazzi, especially at the current line. I was thinking about it at the opening line of 15.5. Now it's up to 17 or 17.5. A bunch of places have 17.5 now. Heritage, the Greek, 5 Dimes, Intertops. Joe Gavazzi liking Cincinnati plus 17.5. I'm agreeing with that one. Joe Gavazzi, I hope we cash this week with this one. I'm going to be on it with you. Tell us about your website, JoeGavazziSports.com.
It is JoeGavazziSports.com. We have one of those vaunted 6% plays going this week. And I urge you to read all about it by going to JoeGavazziSports.com. Simply click on the big yellow button, 6% plays. Find out how you make yourself a winner.
Thanks, Joe.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.